My toxic ex made a point of befriending every guy I dated and warning them about me, until I started seeing his cocaine dealer instead. You know, there are moments in life that just gut you. Moments so profoundly unfair, so deeply violating, that they leave you gasping for air, wondering if you'll ever truly feel safe again. For me, that moment wasn't a single event, but a slow, insidious poisoning of my entire existence by a man I once loved, a man who became my living nightmare and nearly cost me everything, until, in the most twisted turn imaginable, his own dark obsession delivered him right into the hands of justice. Let me start by saying, my ex Tyler wasn't always this monster. When we first met 5 years ago, he was charm personified. I mean, truly captivating. The kind of guy who'd show up at your door with your favorite coffee on a random Tuesday, just because he remembered you mentioned it once. We dated for 2 years, and that first year, it felt like a fairy tale. But then, the cracks appeared, and what started as affection morphed into something suffocating. I won't bore you with the drawn-out agony of our breakup, but let's just say Tyler had a control problem. He needed to know my every move, my every thought. When I finally found the strength to end it, he didn't take it well. Not at all. That was 3 years ago. 3 whole years, and you'd think a person would move on, right? Get a life, find someone new. But not Tyler. Tyler made it his personal mission to systematically demolish every shred of happiness I tried to build after him. At first, I didn't even realize what he was doing. I just thought I had the worst luck with guys. There was Marcus, a sweet graphic designer I met while working part-time. We dated for 2 months, and it was genuinely good. Then, suddenly, he got weird. Distant. He started asking these strange, loaded questions, like if I'd ever cheated, if I had anger issues. I was baffled because none of it was true. I've never cheated on anyone in my life, and, honestly, I avoid conflict like the plague. When Marcus eventually broke up with me, he was vague, mumbled something about incompatibility, and said he'd learned some things that concerned him. I was heartbroken, but I just chalked it up to bad chemistry. Then it happened again. With Daniel, a teacher I met through friends. He was funny, brilliant, loved hiking, all things I adored. 3 months in, and again, the shift. The strange questions, the growing distance. This time, when Daniel broke up with me, I demanded an explanation. That's when he finally told me. I ran into your ex, he said. Tyler. He reached out on social media. Told me some things about you I can't ignore. My blood ran cold. What things? Daniel looked incredibly uncomfortable. He said you were emotionally unstable. That you'd threatened to hurt yourself when he tried to break up with you. That you stalked him for months. Destroyed his property. I couldn't breathe. None of that was true, not a single, solitary word. That's not true. I cried. He's lying. But I saw it in Daniel's eyes, the doubt, the uncertainty. And that was enough to shatter whatever we had. That was the moment it clicked. Tyler wasn't just my unlucky ex, he was a predator. He was actively, maliciously, poisoning every well I tried to drink from. I called him, my voice shaking with rage, and told him I knew what he was doing. And you know what he did? He laughed. Actually laughed. I'm just looking out for them, he said, like he was doing a public service. Making sure they know what they're getting into. It's not my fault if the truth scares them away. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.